this week. Josh Holley, Brandon Jordan, Nathan Fisher, and David Atlas compete in a sin bin 4-way for a Cerberus medallion. 2 Kronos medallions are on the line in a 10-minute time limit match. Firstly, Nathan Angel takes on Jordan Sparks, and Alexxis Falcon debuts against a returning Rhiannon Jade. We are back here for SpinebusterTV. Connor Bailey, joined as always by Lucy Simons. And introducing first, it's the modern classic, Josh Holley.
Modern classic is here at SpinebusterTV. Yeah, I am a tiger on a roster full of pussycats.
Strong words already from Josh Holley.
Yeah, certainly feeling confident. We saw him all the way back in season 1 of Spinebuster, so this is a return. First time in the grind. So I'm excited to see what we can expect from Josh Holley going forward from the modern classic.
Absolutely, particularly in this format, this Sin Bin Fatal 4-way, a new format introduced in SpinebusterTV, the home of always innovative matches. So we have got 3 other competitors that will be joining the Sin Bin Rumble. The second, as part of this, is Brandon Jordan.
Medallion coming to Brandon Jordan, yeah baby.
Another debut. Brandon Jordan been making a name for himself in bridge pro wrestling, including some legendary battles against his sister, Spinebuster mainstay Chantel Jordan.
And whenever you go against battles against Chantel Jordan, that does create a different kind of wrestler. Let alone living with Chantel Jordan, so you've got to think that Brandon is a cut above.
Yeah, let's see if it's genetic.
And making another appearance here as part of the grind. We are very, very happy he's returned. It's steam-powered David Atlas.
Yeah, David Atlas, he's been on the back foot so far in Spinebuster in the grind, you know, string of losses, attack from Brad Matthews, really serious shin injury from that, so, I mean, has he fully recovered? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to talk about the back foot, I think it's the entire back leg of David Atlas that's been in pain, but good to see him back in action, and another person who we are very happy to see in action, making his debut not just for the grind, but for Spinebuster, it is Nathan Fisher.
Unbreakable Nathan Fisher, trained at Pursuit Pro Wrestling and Elevation, of course. Excited to see this mix of wrestlers in this 4-way. I mean, let's talk a little bit about what this match type is. It's completely unique. That's what you get here in Spinebuster, matches you've never seen before. So Sin Bin 4-way, that means if you are dumped over the top rope, then you have to sit in the Sin Bin for 1 minute and you're out of the match for that 1 minute. So, I mean, how do you even approach a match like this before? Completely unique.
Completely unique. It is close quarter combat at its absolute finest. Outside, the floor is lava. You don't want to be thrown over the top rope. You want to have a strong base and keep yourself in as all 4 of these wrestlers start going at it. I think Josh Holley really endeared himself in the beginning, so that's why everyone's going after him. And we'll see the Sin Bin form in action.
Oh.
And Josh Holley is technically eliminated for a minute, but trying to get David Atlas, and got a real kind of strike for his trouble. I think Josh Holley is not the fan favourite here, as David Atlas makes his return and throws Jordan over, but Jordan skinning the cat And Atlas caught too much in the lights, and he's been eliminated for 1 minute. Just down to Jordan and Fisher. 2 men in the ring.
Yeah, this is suddenly a one-on-one. As the other two are in the sin bin for a minute. So the match could end, and they can't do anything about it.
They can't do anything about it. Big drop kick there from Brandon Jordan. The herd has suddenly been thinned with these two, Nathan Fisher and Brandon Jordan. And now it's just a one-on-one affair, should we say. But Josh Holly, minute coming up to a close. And this is, of course, for a Cerberus Medallion multi-person matchup. Who will be getting their gold medallion as part of the grind.
Here he comes. Yeah, none of these wrestlers have any medallions coming into this one. So, certainly that's what they want to do, pick up that gold medallion, which is, I mean, arguably a very challenging one. Shoulders down. One of the more challenging ones to pick up.
Absolutely. We often say that the Cerberus Medallion is the most difficult one. You can see David Atlas looking in that sin bin. And that's a huge DDT. David Atlas taking his time trying to get a survey of where he is, of where Josh Holly is looking.
He's trying to pick his moment, maybe a clever thing to do.
Jordan goes flying, and Jordan has been sent to the sin bin now. And you talked about it there, Lucy. Atlas now picking his moment as Fisher lays into Holly and gets absolutely decked by Atlas. But quick roll up from Holly. I think that was a cheeky bit of tight pulling there from Josh Holly. Arm drag from Atlas. Big hip toss. This is the most amount of offense we've seen from David Atlas in quite some time, recovering from that injury done by Brad Matthews.
I mean, yeah, I was just about to say that Atlas is looking great right now, but not so much anymore. Josh Holly is relentless.
The leg.
Oh, no. Maybe my question's about to be answered. Is he fully recovered? It doesn't seem like it. Josh Holly certainly done his research, hasn't he?
The modern classic doing his tape study. But a big blue thunderbomb, center of the ring. 1, 2, no. My God.
Wow. Brandon Jordan about to re-enter this match. Suddenly the landscape changes.
But he will have to hurry. There's a good amount of seconds in between the sin bin and the ring. And now Brandon Jordan laying on a flurry on David Atlas. Good God. German suplex. Maybe that's just a Jordan family trait, knocking the 7 bells out of your opponent. Huge uppercuts from Brandon Jordan. Manages to kick Josh Holly away. Throws steam-powered David Atlas over. Atlas hangs on though.
Yeah, he's still in it.
Josh Holly tried to get the best of Brandon Jordan. 2, no. Don't know if you saw that. Jordan essentially kicking off David Fisher to plant the DDT on Jordan. On Josh Holly, sorry. Oh, there's so much action, Lucy. It's
hard to keep up. Yeah, it is. He's doing a great job on play-by-play. It's difficult. Bodies flying everywhere, people getting eliminated left, right and centre, and re-entering the match from the sin bin.
Fisher now having a good surge of offense. This is the best amount of offense we've seen from Nathan Fisher thus far. Wow. Bulldog clothesline combo.
Oh, he's looking fantastic. This could be his match for the taking if he can capitalise.
What a crossbody.
2. Oh, I thought that was it.
Only a 2. I thought that was it too. Everyone giving it their all here for the Cerberus Medallion. Of course, if you're David Atlas, you've been part of the grind before. Oh my God, what a harsh landing. What a harsh landing on Nathan Fisher.
I think he might have landed on his neck there.
He will need more than a minute to recover, you would think, after that. Good God.
Yeah, maybe the sin bin is a blessing in disguise. Take a breather.
David Atlas. I don't think getting in a striking battle with Brandon Jordan is the wisest idea.
Oh, look at him go.
But Atlas gets him up on the fireman's carry. Roll through.
Shoulders down.
Only a 2. Trying to go for a code breaker. Got caught. Catches it that time.
Second time's the
Atlas is
charm.
stunned. Pushes Holly into the ropes. Holly finally gets a hold of it. Gets in the headlock position and drives! Drives the head of Brandon Jordan straight in there. Fisher is coming back in a couple of seconds. Oh, again, the leg! The leg! Dragon screw! Dragon screw!
Oh, David Atlas is in a lot of pain. He could be seriously injured. The referee is having to check on him.
The referee is checking on him. Josh Holly is thrown out, but the referee doesn't see it. Our referee Lilith doesn't see it.
Well, she doesn't have eyes in the back of her head. She didn't see it. Basically, didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. He throws Brandon Jordan out of it. And the Modern Classic looking to lock in the figure 4. Nathan Fisher still recovering. On the outside, he's finally coming out, but that's a tap out. Josh Holly wins the Cerberus Medallion.
Josh Holly, how opportunistic. Noticing that the referee didn't see him being eliminated, instead got the elimination himself, and wow. Targeting David Atlas's injury. That is a decisive way to pick up your gold medallion.
For Fisher and for Jordan, it's an unsuccessful debut. For Josh Holly, a successful return, and for David Atlas, he finds himself on the losing end once again. But Josh Holly exits with the Cerberus Medallion.
SpinebusterTV. 2 years. It has been longer than 2 years since you've seen Jordan Sparks. The places I've been, the people I've wrestled, the championships that I've won, whether it's in the United States of America or right here in the United Kingdom, that doesn't matter anymore. Because I'm here at SpinebusterTV to win all 3 of the medallions and cash in my chance at the Spinebuster Underground Championship. I'll see you there.
Look who's behind me. Nobody. Because Johnny Wildman ain't here. He may have ruined Mr. England's debut as Spinebuster. Oh no! He may have ruined my chance to get 3 medallions to go with these 3 scarves.
Where the hell did Johnny Wildman come from? What the actual hell?
But he ain't here today. I'm back on my grind. I'm going to go straight through Jordan Sparks. And the Nathan Angel World Tour is going to start now.
Spinebuster Media is committed to keeping our content on YouTube and not behind a paywall. This is for your enjoyment and to create a platform for up-and-coming talent to show what they are truly capable of. We do not receive any funding or help financially when it comes to this project. If you enjoy what you watch, please consider donating via the Super Thanks on this video. All money we receive from Super Thanks goes towards creating more content and more matches for this channel. Thank you very much for supporting Spinebuster Media.
Welcome back, everyone. And Lucy, you hear the theme song. You know what's coming. I am so excited. We are joined, of course, by the man who has represented England in Mr. International. It is, of course, Nathan Angel.
Look at all these scars. I need medallions to match. Good job, Spinebuster. Zoom in. Look at the skincare. New piercings.
So glad his nose is healed up. He's looking great.
Yeah, just want to calm down a little bit.
No, I will not calm down, of course. It's not been the most successful for Nathan Angel, but, you know, unsuccessful in that Rumble, spooked out by Johnny Wildman, unsuccessful in that 4-way. But, Lucy, I've got a good feeling about this. I feel as though luck is on Nathan's side.
Yeah, well, he's got to... Obviously, he's trying to protect that face, and Johnny Wildman doesn't care, does he?
Well, I mean, like, wouldn't you want to protect that face, Lucy? I mean, look, like, it's so perfectly symmetrical.
I don't know, is it?
But, hey, listen, we want to talk about symmetry. This man has got muscles with symmetry.
2 years. 2 years, fellas. It's been 2 years. Jordan Sparks is back.
It is, of course, Jordan Sparks, and he is back, Lucy.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen him since season 1 of Spinebuster TV. I know that he's been training in the US. What's he learned over there? Certainly going to be bringing all that to the plate here in Spinebuster against Nathan Angel. Well, yeah, you say his face is perfectly symmetrical. I don't know, I've not really looked that close.
Well, you have done a disservice to yourself, Miss Simons, honestly. Now, Sparks versus Angel. Nathan Angel making his presence known in the grind, as we've talked about, in that sudden death rumble, in that four-way. Sparks, we haven't seen him, as he mentioned, in over 2 years. So a big return here for Jordan Sparks, looking to get a medallion. It is of course a Kronos medallion. And with our official Lilith ringing that bell, here we go. Sparks versus Angel. I mean, Lucy, you just look at both these wrestlers. I mean, these are some very tall, very, very muscular boys. Oh,
Oof,
oh goodness.
gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said before, calm down, Connor. But yeah, two absolute units inside the ring, and wow, big collision in the middle of the ring, and it's Nathan Angel who's standing tall.
On his incredibly handsome shoulder, Nathan Angel looking to take on Jordan Sparks with a big lockup to begin with. As you have mentioned, Sparks learning at the JPW Academy in Knoxville, Tennessee. Nathan Angel getting training across the world as well. Nathan Angel, of course, having a WWE tryout as well. So, the pedigree and caliber of both these guys can't be questioned.
Yeah, viewers might even recognise Nathan Angel from high-profile appearances on This Morning.
One of the best morning TV programs out there. Shout out to you, Lorraine, as a big shoulder block again from Nathan Angel. Power of Nathan Angel on display thus far.
Yeah, you know, he's very confident, but he can back it up inside the ring, no doubt.
And you would think with Sparks as well, as he gets a headlock takeover put on him. It's been 2 years since he's last returned. Do you think there's an element of, not uncertainty, but living up to such a break, making a return here?
Yeah, there's always a lot of pressure when you return somewhere. A pressure to prove that you're better than you were before. But I'm not sure if Jordan Sparks is the type of person who ever feels pressure.
Absolutely. And a big shoulder block return from Sparks, and again, Sparks, one half of the Blockbusters, on a roll now. Amazing Andre, and another one there from Sparks. Finally getting some momentum on his side, looking to make his grind debut a successful one, and he will do that with a big dropkick. Luckily, that wasn't on the face of Nathan Angel. I would have been very upset if it was. Sparks now, and he was caught. Nathan, stun gun on Sparks there.
Caught up on the top rope, not nice, throat first.
Oh! Humongous backbreaker there from Angel. And now just... Oh!
Ouch, shoulder first. Right into the corner of that steel ring post. You see from the face of Jordan Sparks just how much pain he's in after that. Is he going to be able to continue?
I mean, that would be a sufficient enough stoppage to this match. And just ringing out. Oh, you remove the arms of Jordan Sparks as well. That is a lot of his offense removed. And Angel commanding the ring, center of the ring, holding a strong bait. Oh my god.
Sound strategy from Nathan Angel as he goes in for the cover. And no matter what you think of the tactic, you know, he knew that Sparks hurt that shoulder on the ring post, and now he's going after it.
You see, Lucy, he's not just handsome, he's incredibly smart as well.
Okay.
Again. And you can just hear the trouble with breathing with Jordan Sparks there. If you're thrown into that turnbuckle per sternum first, that will do damage to the breathing, and once again working on that shoulder as well.
Yeah, referee has to tell him to break it up. Has to meet the 5 count or else he could get disqualified. It's not what he wants, but he's making the most of that 5 count to inflict as much damage as possible. Again, no matter what you think of the tactic, it's smart.
It's looking for a sunset flip, can't quite get it. Oh! Misses that punch though.
Yeah, just punch the mat.
And now O'Connor roll, 2, only a 2 count. Angel, he keeps on being caught by Sparks, but I mean, wow, massive back elbow from Angel. 1, 2. Just as when Jordan Sparks has any sort of momentum, Angel cutting him off, utilising that bad shoulder, Lucy. This is a very, very sound strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I've said, it's very efficient, keeping the big guy grounded. You know that his strength game is a big part of his strategy, so it makes sense. Go after that arm, like you said. That's really going to impact his offense.
And I think it needs to be said, the last time we've seen Jordan Sparks here in Spinebuster, he has, if you looked at Jordan Sparks where he was 2 years ago and where he is now, he's essentially morphed himself into several Jordan Sparks. He is in the best physical condition I've seen him in. He has put in the work. I'm going to see if the work will be rewarded. 2 count there, and look at that! Cross arm breaker, working on that bad shoulder.
That's a nasty submission move. That could break his arm, that could separate his shoulder.
Hyperextending that arm. But the strength of Jordan Sparks lifting Nathan Angel up, who is no small man himself. And maybe, it doesn't matter how high you got him, so long as you break the hold, and that is what Jordan Sparks did.
Yeah, exactly, and still got some impact when slamming him down on the mat. It probably wasn't all the impact that he wanted, but that's all he could do. You know how badly hurt is his arm.
You can see him just trying to get feeling back into that arm. And using that back elbows there. I don't know how much damage is doing to his arm, but he's fighting through the pain. Big kick. We'll see if he can lift him up. He just about can. But notice, Lucy, not immediately going for that cover. The arm, as he holds it,
it certainly slowed him down.
Looking for a clothesline, looking for a back elbow, didn't get it. Angel caught. And just power slamming him down. 1, 2. And talk about the fortitude of Jordan Sparks to lift up a man Nathan Angel's size with bad arms is a testament to Jordan Sparks.
Yeah, certainly not an easy task. Testament to his strength, his resolve, his pain tolerance, and now, what's he thinking? Does he want to end it?
Can't quite get it though. Sparks thrown into that corner by Angel, but managing to get a little bit of room on the second rope. Spinebuster! Wow. Incredible!
Nathan.
Wait, what?
What the hell is that?
Nathan.
Wildman?
He's not here, is he?
Where am I?
How many times does Johnny Wildman need to appear out of nowhere? Lucy, I'm scared!
Yeah, me too. I don't know what on earth just happened, but it was enough to distract Nathan Angel and cost him the match.
What? Johnny Wildman! The voices of Wildman haunting this. We need to get a Ghostbuster. We need to get a Mystery Inc. gang or something. Good God! Wildman costing Nathan Angel once again.
We need to get a priest in here.
Yeah, exactly! Exactly! Can we get exorcism or something?
This is why Jordan Sparks is back to SpinebusterTV.
Well, a huge win for Jordan Sparks.
A huge win for Jordan Sparks. And another slight done on Nathan Angel, but one of the blockbusters has got a medallion. And Nathan Angel, once again, pissed off by Wildman. You just hate to see that face angry, Lucy. It'll get wrinkles. I don't like it.
I will find you, Johnny Wildman!
He needs to find somewhere to get over this Johnny Wildman problem.
J. Joshua, say less, bro. You've gone 20 minutes. A 20-minute Iron Man match. Now, JJ, that's a dream for me. To wrestle 20-minute Iron Man match. Like my heroes, like Shawn Michaels. Well, JJ, I think I can clearly go 20 minutes with you. So, J. Joshua, I challenge you to a 20-minute Iron Man match. Say less.
Next week, triple threat action takes place as Chantel Jordan, Leah Raven, and a debuting Kate Calloway battle for a Cerberus medallion. Leon Cage and Jay Joshua go to war in a 20-minute Iron Person match for a Kronos medallion. Greetings and salutations, everyone. We are back here for SpinebusterTV Underground. Connor Bailey, joined by Lucy Simons. We have got a debutante here as part of the grind. She is the best thing to come out of Holstein Windass. She is Alexxis Falcon.
Huge debut for Alexxis Falcon. She's wrestled pretty much everywhere else in the UK, and it's great to see her here in Spinebuster. Let's see, can she go far in the grind?
Alexxis Falcon making her debut as part of the grind here in this Kronos medallion match.
That means we're going to have a time limit. These wrestlers are going to get it done within the 10 minutes.
Alexxis already endearing herself to our referee, Lilith. But someone who does not care to endear herself at all is Rhiannon Jade.
Yeah, absolutely. She, last time we saw her in Spinebuster, well, not last time. We've seen her in Spinebuster before, and she was defeated by Tilly Rose and attacked her out of frustration. Since that change in attitude, it's led her to some big victories. It's been paying off for her. Matches against people like Leah Raven and ZZ. So let's see, is that going to lead her to a victory here tonight against Alexxis Falcon? It's certainly going to be a big challenge.
I used to know Rhiannon Jade when she was smiley and positive, but that woman is an echo to what this wrestler is now. It's Rhiannon Jade versus Alexxis Falcon for that Kronos medallion match. 10 minutes are on the clock, and Lucy, here we go. Big lock up to start off with.
Really looking forward to this one. I think it'll be interesting to see how they adapt to that time limit. We've seen it multiple times in the grind. Sometimes you've got to resort to some new tactics that we might not have seen from these wrestlers before.
And of course, as well, Lucy, this is a match where no one has any medallions at all. This is all to play for. Of course, if it ends in a time limit draw, no one achieves any medallions. So both Falcon and Jade looking for a big win as Rhiannon locks on that big head scissors on Alexxis Falcon.
Yeah, it's all to play for. We want to start in the best possible way. Oh, look at these two, bit of stalemate to begin with.
As you've mentioned, starting in the best positive way, and of course you can get started in the best positive way by liking and subscribing here on SpinebusterTV as well, making sure to keep up with all the fantastic wrestling content as part of the grind. As Jade, of course, as we've mentioned, that change of attitude, immediately going for the hair. But, Lucy, we've seen Jade cover resort to those tactics. Falcon herself, as that hair pull, is no stranger to going down to those steps too.
Yeah, Alexxis Falcon is a bit of a complex character, to say the least. Oh, wow, look at that. Very impressive. Alexxis Falcon. Oh, roll up here, shoulders down.
Only one count. And a big single leg drop kick there. Falcon getting a little bit of space. on Rhiannon Jade, running European uppercut into that corner, followed up, trying to look for that suplex. Rhiannon Jade giving a very strong base there. Big, but just a strong base is all well and good, but with a boot to the face, that will knock you. But now, very innovative backbreaker there. And as she rolls, Alexxis out of the corner, pinfall attempt, kick out by Falcon. Of course, Rhiannon Jade having a appearance on TNA Wrestling as well, taking on Tasha Steelz. And Lucy, you would think with that momentum for Rhiannon, she's going to be using that against Falcon here.
Certainly bringing in all her experience that she's gained from her impressive repertoire. Now she goes in for the cover. Just a 1 count. And look at these two kicking out so emphatically, not letting the other woman even pick up a 2 count.
And that's the thing with these Kronos Medallion matches. It could be argued, Lucy, this is the match where you need to do the most covers at this point because every second counts in a match like this.
It only takes a split-second mistake to pick up a 3 count.
And speaking of a split second, we are coming up to 7 minutes in this match. Still early days, but as sooner or later, these two will need to think about at least putting in some big moves, but that big stretch, wearing Falcon down, and in comes Rhiannon. Big drop kick to the back there. Cover again. 1, 2, 2 count this time. Counts are getting a little bit longer on these pinfalls.
Rhiannon utilising the ring to her advantage.
Rhiannon coming out of New Wave Academy, but also JPW Academy, held by Dr. Tom Pritchard. So getting some exposure in America as well. Arguably well-travelled and well-trained. Just grabbing on what looks to be just grabbing on the neck there of Falcon too.
Yeah, that'll be painful. Also cutting off her oxygen. She's doing well to escape.
100%. But Falcon, we know she's a fighter. Managing to get out of it. Big back elbow. And that is followed up by a clothesline of Rhiannon Jade's own. And here we go now, just laying in these stomps. Now,
Alexxis Falcon needs to try and bounce back.
100%. Oh my god, just wringing out that arm. 1, 2. Big shoulder drop from Alexxis Falcon. And this is where the new Rhiannon Jade comes in, the one that's angry, the one that's aggressive, and Lucy, arguably, the one that gets a little bit more frustrated.
Yeah, you can see that coming into play, but just how relentless is she being? That's the thing that's standing out to me. You see her keeping hold of Alexxis Falcon's wrist there, not letting her get away or build any momentum at all.
But arguably taking a little bit long, a little bit too much time. We will be coming up to the halfway point of this match, and that is the urgency that Alexxis Falcon will need to show as she goes on the second rope, and a suplex out of it. Beautiful.
I think she just proved your point there, Connor. I think that Rhiannon just took a little bit too long, and Alexxis Falcon saw that opening and she took it.
She has called herself previously the Wicked Witch of British wrestling, but Alexxis Falcon will need to put on a spell in order to take down Rhiannon Jade and get her very first medallion of the grind. Misses with that kick, but catches with the follow-through. Looking to take off the head of Rhiannon Jade. Rolling neck breaker, center of the ring. 1, 2. No, not quite there yet, though.
That was a close 2 count. Impressive flurry of offense from Alexxis Falcon.
Falcon now with that waist lock. Trying to get Rhiannon up. But, and that's very good ring awareness from Rhiannon Jade, knowing where the rope is. Stunner!
Oh, wow.
right in the centre of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. 1, 2, no!
Oh. She can't believe it. Jade is in shock that that wasn't a 3 count.
She needs to remain composed. She needs to remain concentrated on Falcon. Time is ticking. Seconds are falling. Looking for that knee. Doesn't get it. German suplex. Good God! Folding Rhiannon up like an accordion.
Yeah, that was high angle. Looking for the off with her head there.
Oh! Catches Rhiannon Jade though on flush. 2. No, not there yet. Not there yet.
Oh, look at the frustration on the face of Falcon. She's thinking, what have I got to do? These two very evenly matched.
This has been a strong showing for both Falcon and Jade. And now finally looking to get it, but no, gets rolled up again. 2 count.
Rhiannon.
And followed up!
That's that scouted. Oh!
What a follow-up to... Oh, no! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Kicks out, and Lucy, under 2 minutes remaining now.
Yeah, these two women need to think of something fast to finish this. We've seen Falcon go for her finishing manoeuvre twice, and she's not been able to hit it. What's it going to take? Something special, I think.
It will take something special. Rhiannon Jade has dodged the off with her head so many times. Oh, big kick. Big kick from Alexxis Falcon. Jade, though, rolling out of the ring.
Clever. Clever thing to do.
Falcon can't...
Ring awareness again.
But Falcon can't wait, though. I don't know how wise this is, Lucy. She needs to remain on her. And Jade now... Oh! Caught Alexxis, ringing her up on the rope, grabbing the hair again. Oh, my God! Right.
How clever from Rhiannon Jade.
That is supremely clever from Rhiannon Jade. And now, finally catching, rolling the dice on Alexxis Falcon. And Rhiannon Jade has got the victory here in the grind with less than a minute to go.
Looking straight down the camera while she did it as well. Big victory for Rhiannon Jade.
Absolutely well said. For the first time in the grind, Rhiannon Jade holds on to a medallion, making her return to Spinebuster TV a very fruitful one. New attitude, new mindset. With the return of the grind, we have 3 first-time medallion holders. For Modern Classic, Josh Holley holds a Cerberus medallion, while a returning Jordan Sparks and Rhiannon Jade both hold Kronos medallions. They will all need to achieve 2 more to complete the trifecta and challenge the self-proclaimed King of the Underground, Joseph Connors, for the Underground Championship.